is Team Elite. It's Kentucky Premier. It's not a repeat. It's just an older age group, and they are underway. Joel Hilsman, Jonathan Hemingway, PeachStateBasketball.com. Any gym is home. Kentucky Premier will be in the gray, and Team Elite will be in the deep black. Yeah, the ref just did what I did, gray, and then had to change it to white. But either way, loaded rosters here. Crystal Dangerfield on this side for Kentucky Premier, and then Jada Lewis and Autumn Newby and Lindsay Marchese from Archer on that other side, and we are no score with 2 fouls early here in this first half. 2 16-minute halves, and any gym is home, and we are in Cobb, Marietta, Georgia, Swanee Sports Academy, Cobb.
Joel, this is truly an all-star studded cast of prospects here on the court. Number 21, Aaron Boley here, a Notre Dame commit, an Elite 25 prospect as ranked by ProspectsNation.com. You know, we'll talk more about all of the kids out here, but Boley's going to be, you know, one of the standout players, you know, for Premier, a very versatile power forward, can go inside, outside, shoot the three, rebound, as you see right here, defending in the full court pressure.
Boley hit both free throws. And here's Dangerfield. Dangerfield recently committed to UConn. Swings it over on this right side. She kicks it over. That's Eubank. Eubank out of Oakland. There's a long three. Boley, top of the key. Hill of the rim, no, and hit the top wire. It'll be out of bounds, and that will be Team Elite basketball. So Coach Pointer goes from the left bench to the right bench.
You know, speaking of Boley, you saw her, you know, catch that reversal pass very cleanly with the footwork and shoot the three. She's going to fit in perfectly with Coach Muffet McGraw at Notre Dame, you know, because she can play that elbow, you know, very similar to Taya Reimer, you know, there for the Lady Irish. You know, such a skilled kid. We've had a chance to work with her at our EBA camps before, and she's going to be a good one.
Three ball in the corner, long jumper now, say it's a 2, so it's 2-0, and Team Elite has taken the early lead. Good pressure defense. Here's Dangerfield. Dangerfield into the forecourt. Swing it up. There's a long three. Good. On that left side, that's Lindsay Duval out of Bullitt East at 5'10".
Duval, great shooter, great length. And now right back the other direction, we see Boley with the steal. But Duval is going to get a lot of action from that wing because of the playmaking ability of Dangerfield, of Eubank, you know, of even McCune inside. Duval's one of those specialists, but she can put it on the floor and be able to score in a multitude of different ways.
Going to the free throw line is Ansley Eubank out of Oakland. They made them a nice little run as well.
Sure did. Made it all the way to the state championship. Actually lost to Crystal Dangerfield's Blackman High School in the state championship. Actually in the same region, same district nonetheless.
Yes. Who doesn't lose to Blackman though?
Well, they gave them everything that they could handle.
They did. There goes a jumper off the glass. Erica Cassell, NC State, off that newbie dime.
Cassell coming back off that knee injury, showing no ill effects. A very good power forward in the truest sense. A great rebounder, and you see the touch.
Oh, good recovery. Autumn Newby with the block. They pick it up and down. Here comes Kayla Pointer. Pointer into the forecourt. Pointer, floater, up, rolls around, no good. Rebound ripped around by Chris McCoon. McCoon to Dangerfield. Dangerfield, blazing speed, up ahead to Boley. Boley off the window, no. Tip, rebound is McCune. McCune fading away, no. Tip, fight for the rebound again. It's on the floor. Pointer goes for it. McCune, and they're fighting and they're scrapping for it. Everybody's just names flying out of my mouth of just ball players.
Absolutely. Crystalline McCune, one of the most highly recruited post players in the class of 2016. Recently picked up an offer from the University of Tennessee, and you can see why.
Jumper good by Erin Boley. She is off to a very fine start as well. 7-5 now. Pointer swings it over to Newby. Newby puts it on the floor. Back out top side now. Here's Cook. Cook back in the corner. Pointer, a three, good. Kayla Pointer, three ball, left corner pocket.
Kayla Pointer and her Holy Innocent squad went undefeated during the regular season, fell to Wesleyan after defeating them 3 times during the regular season.
Yeah.
But Pointer, one of the elite point guards of the class, her hitting that jumper is a very, very good sign for Coach Pointer and this team elite squad.
Yeah, led the Holy Innocents squad in scoring most of the year. Rebound is no good. They fight for it. McCune is going to come away with it. Dangerfield with it and being picked up by Cook. Goes behind the back. Crystal Dangerfield. The name is fitting. With the left hand, stop working around the screen, gets it to Boley. Boley shot blocked in there, but a foul called on Erica Cassell.
You start talking about X's and O's here, Joel. There's a lot of different things that you can do with these weapons out here.
Man.
Setting the ball screen with Aaron Boley for Crystal Danger. How do you defend that? You go under, Dangerfield's going to hit it. If you hard hedge it, well, she's going to be able to split it. If you try to trap it, well, Boley's going to hit you on the roll. So these weapons right here, they can make you look pretty smart as a coach.
Yeah, they can. You just get out the way sometime if you're the coach. Boley back at the free throw line. She's been living at the line, and she's off to a fine start already. Makes both free throws, and that breaks the tie. It's now 9-8, 12:26 to go, 2 16-minute halves. So we've played just over 3.5 minutes. Kayla Pointer in the backcourt. Long lead pass up to Cassell over to Autumn Newby. Layup good. Autumn Newby, good ball movement there, and almost a steal there. They go up 10-9 now.
That was all set up by Kayla Pointer's long diagonal pass. She was kind of able to inch up a little bit and got Kentucky Premier out of their rotation. 2 quick passes equals a layup.
Dangerfield into the forecourt all the way with the dribble. Left hand layup off, no good. Rebound ripped down by Cassell. Cassell gets it up ahead. Here comes Cook. Cook on the right wing, holds between the legs, now kicks it over there. Cassell with a nice power dribble turn, shot up good.
Good move there by Cassell. Good post entry. This is a big-time post matchup, guys. I've got to tell you, McCune and Boley versus Cassell and Newby. It's not every day that you see this.
You don't. Shot is good. Over there on the right side, over that right short corner, that was Lindsey Duval. Duval with the jumper. Now here's Kayla Pointer, left-hand dribble, crosses it back over, and now gives it over. Morrison holding it out high, Coach Pointer giving them instructions. And they give it over to Cook, back to Morrison. Morrison trying to take a man, goes behind the back, down foul line, extended, shot up, no good, high off the glass, rebound ripped down by Boley. Now she puts it on the floor and brings it up. Boley swings it over on this right side. They give it over. There's Marquesa Robinson, excuse me. Robinson now down low to McCune. McCune shot up. It's no good. McCune got it blocked again, and that's going to be a foul. Foul on Erica Cassell. She thought she had everything from the floor to the sky, but she did not. So McCune going to the free throw line. 6'4" out of Manual in Louisville, Kentucky. Now substitutions, Jada Lewis checking in, a state champ in Georgia. Lindsey Marchese also in. Lee Carter is also into the game. Free throw, no good in a 12-12 game. Good rebound by Boley. Boley shot short front iron. Rebound is long, and the rebound is going to come down. Tip out of bounds, Jada Lewis there as it goes out. So McCune goes out, and now here comes Grace Berger out of Sacred Heart. Kick it out high on the inbounds, and they get back out now to Robinson. Now Robinson will hold it. They'll set it up with 10:42 to go. There's a three by Boley. It's no good. Good box out. Rebound comes down to Neese, Allison Neese. They swinging around the horn. Kick it inside Boley. Little high-low action. And a foul down there. Nadia Jones with the foul.
That's Shelby Gibson drawing the foul right there. And I just went nuts a minute ago talking about the big post matchup that we have with McCune and Newby and all of this. And then you bring Shelby Gibson, you know, into the game here. This is going to be one of the most highly recruited kids in the class of 2016, especially in the Tennessee, Kentucky area. Went to Oakland High School, a teammate of Ansley Eubank. And this kid just continues to get better. One of the elite rebounders and post scorers in the class of 216. Big fan of Shelby Gibson.
Gibson's wearing 24 now? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
sure is.
I didn't get that memo. Gibson 24. So now Kayla Pointer is running the offense. Lily Carter also is in. Carter, jumper, air ball, no good from the short corner. Rebound comes down. Oh, almost shot the passing lane, did. Picked up, that's Neese. Allison Neese is gonna go. Shot off the window is no good. Grace Berger is into the game. She's just wearing 33.
Yeah, Allison Neese yesterday had a big game. You see her number 25 there in the gray. It was her put back and her 2 free throws that actually lifted Kentucky Premier in their first round game to beat the Pistols Diamond team. It came up with some big points with under a minute to go.
Kayla Pointer running the offense. Now here's Jada Lewis. Lewis with a hesitation dribble, float down the lane, good. 14-14, scoring kind of low, but you can tell it could change in just a moment, in any moment.
It looked like Lewis might owe Kayla Pointer some royalties on that floater.
Yeah, she might.
Yeah, Pointer has that move patented.
Down low. There you go, down low. There's Shelby Gibson. It's up. No foul from behind, and that'll be on Jones again.
I'm telling you, Joel, Shelby Gibson has as strong of hands as you're going to find in the country. She gets that ball, you're not knocking it out whatsoever. You're going to have to foul her to get her off her spot.
Autumn Newby goes back to the scorer's table. Free throw is good, and she is going to get Jones, who now comes in and got 2 quick fouls. Back iron, no good. Rebound, and that's Lindsay Marchetti. Archer has the girls now, believe it. Shorter, we saw her earlier. Now Autumn Newby and Lindsay Marchetti. And Marchetti was a freshman a couple of years ago. She's had her 2 solid years, freshman and sophomore season. Rebound comes down to Robinson for Kentucky Premier. We're in a 15-14 game. And they're off of the knee over there, Grace Berger. More substitutions now, Lindsay Duval. Both teams just going to the well. The well is just so deep on both benches.
Now, we've got to mention number 23 here for Kentucky Premier. You see her with the ball here. Mikasa Robinson, just a freshman. A lot of people are talking about her being one of the top point guards, not only in the state of Kentucky, but probably in the country, and with good reason. Such a skilled kid, can shoot the basketball, handle it, playing here on the big stage on one of the best teams in the country.
Kayla Pointer is going to come back in, and she's going to get Lindsay Marchetti. Yeah, Mikasa Robinson, Ashland, 5'8".
Has a older sister, will graduate this year, is headed to Colorado.
Here's Carter. Carter swings it over. Lewis holds out high now. Here's Kayla Pointer. Pointer going to set it up. Left-hand dribble belt high now. Goes between the lane with the shake. Goes down the lane. Float off the back iron. No good. Rebound ripped down there by Shelby Gibson. Kick it up ahead. Here comes Berger. Berger worked on by Carter. They kick it back out there. Here's Dangerfield. Dangerfield held scoreless so far. Tricky dribble. Now goes behind the back. Lost it. A turnover. Picked the pocket was Cook. Cook now into the forecourt. Cook working on the left side. Now they get it down there as a short corner. Driving his corner. Kick out. Newby up fake. Newby lost it and got fouled. Autumn Newby with the up fake, shaking her wrist. She's going to be okay. And maybe going to the free throw line. Let's see. No, it'll be out of bounds underneath the basket.
Big time matchup here between Dangerfield, number 4 in gray. She's not guarding Zatoria Cook right now, but Zatoria was guarding her on the other end. You see Zatoria 2 there in the black, we'll call it. And you see her with the ball there. Cook, as she makes that left-handed layup, recently committed to Georgia Tech University, an elite 60 prospect and probably one of the best defenders on the perimeter that you're going to find.
Every time Hemi talks about a player, they go and make a play. How does that happen?
That's what Marcus says.
Oh, my, there's Dangerfield. Jumper, got it in there good. She's in the book, Crystal Dangerfield with the jumper. So now here's Lewis. Lewis up ahead, the Cook, the Carter. Carter Up, off, no good. Tip, they fight for the rebound, come down to Dangerfield. Dangerfield, 7:18 to go, 17-16. It feels like more has been scored than that, though. Now just up, pull up, walked into it, no good. Tip behind the back, here comes Pointer. Pointer shields off McCune and goes into the forecourt on the right side. Bounces it over to Cook. Cook now holds it. She's being worked on by Robinson. Sizes her up. Goes down the lane. Takes it. Lewis lost it, but holds it between the rings and swings it back over to Pointer. Pointer attacks the baseline. Shot up. No, she'll get two.
Great action here, isn't it, Joel? You know, back and forth. Even the quick shots, I feel like, are good shots. You know, the pull-up that Dangerfield took, she had a little bit of space right there. And then Team Elite comes back here, a couple of dribble handoffs, able to get a post feed underneath. And just overall, very good action both ways.
First free throw is good from Kayla Pointer.
Haven't talked a lot about Lee Carter, number 30 there in the black, but we'll go ahead and mention her now. Another elite, well, she's a top 5 prospect in the country. Actually, her first year on the Team Elite squad from the Middle Tennessee area, Dixon County, already given her verbal commitment to Vanderbilt University. Played with USA Basketball in previous years. So Team Elite is stacked from top to bottom.
Going down, Morrison shot no good, 17-17 game. And here comes Makaysa Robinson. Ooh, she carried, got away with it, and then lost it on the turnover. Almost ready for them to settle down, just a notch. Ansley Eubank of Oakland comes back in, and she will get Robinson. Coach Parmalee coaching them up hard down on this sideline, and now here is Coach Pointer down here doing the same. Gonna send Jada Lewis back in.
Got a foul here on Cook, evidently. I don't know if that was on the shot. Must have been.
They will be going to the line. Jada Lewis will check in now. Morrison walks off to the lobby.
Yeah, it looked like she got hit in the head. I don't know if she had a little scratch or something.
Yeah.
But Q had to step off for a minute.
6:30 on the clock, and Boley is at the free throw line in a tie game with 6.5 to go. Good. 18-17, split those free throws. Here comes Lee Carter. Carter, oh, got ripped. Cookies. Berger with the steal, 2-on-1 to Dangerfield, off of Dangerfield, out of bounds. Wow, what a steal by Berger.
Berger is a talented kid. I actually had a chance to watch her about a year ago. See, she's a little upset at herself, but she's a competitor. You know, good size for the wing, can handle it. You'll see her ability to shoot maybe later on. But both of these teams right now, you can just tell that they're just amped.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
You hate to say it, if they bring it down a notch, the second half may be something. 6:05 to go. Dangerfield walks it into the forecourt over on the left wing. Boley holds it on that left wing. The McCune out high. She popped. Now looking for some high-low action. There's a back cut to Boley. Boley gets it caught up. No good. Rebound, and Cassell battle for it. And now Jada Lewis picks it up. Lewis into the forecourt quickly now for Team Elite. They're moving right to left. They're in the black and the pink. Now here comes Pointer. Hesitate. Tried to dump it off to Cassell. Wasn't there. Kicked it back out. Lewis puts it on the floor. Swings it over to Carter. Carter, a long three. Back iron, hill of the rim. Got her own rebound. Chased it down, and we'll go back to the free throw line.
Carter's jumper hasn't been quite there yet, and you can tell that she's trying to get into a rhythm right now. But what I like from her right now is the fact that she follows that shot. She gets the offensive rebound. She's doing some good things on the defensive end. But the talent is obvious. But again, I think much like everybody else, you know, maybe pushing it just a little bit.
McCune picked up the foul. So here's Carter at the free throw line. Back iron, missed them both. 19-17, the nerves. Boley holds it and gives it to Dangerfield. Dangerfield, 5-5. She has not been dangerous so far in this game, but the threat is there. McCune holding out high, and Cassell's giving her all of that room. So now Cook tries to go under the screen and does. Dangerfield, a three, no good. Cassell, good board. Here comes Pointer. Pointer got ripped. Grace Berger again. Grace Berger taking Cookies to the lane. Shot up, no good. Grace Berger, you said it, competitor. Just when you think you're going to be gone, she's got you. And now Grace will take a seat. Lindsay Duval checks back in.
And you can see that the first steal that she got was no fluke.
Exactly.
She gets back-to-back.
Bowley, a jumper off that elbow, the left elbow. It is good, and now the lead stretches to 4 now. 4:51 to go. They bounce it into the high post. Cassell back over to Carter. Lily Carter now directing traffic. She swings it across. Jada Lewis had to recover the pass. Jada swings it back now. And now here's Kayla Pointer. Kayla looking and trying to direct the offense. Coach Pointer now calling the offensive shots from the sideline. Working it around the perimeter now. Pointer going to the basket, drops it off. There's a layup good up in there, Cassell. Erica Cassell, North Carolina State. North Carolina State is quietly beginning to get some talent there. And there's a steal. Here comes Cook. Cook to Carter on the break. Tie game, 21 all. 4 minutes less than that now. Just when the lead got to 4 and Kentucky Premier had some momentum, here came Team Elite. Jada Lewis really up at the chops now of Ansley Eubank. Bounces it down low, tried to go to McCune. It's a turnover. Joel Hillsman, Jonathan Hemingway here with you. PeachStateBasketball.com. Any gym is home championship Sunday. This is Team Elite out of Georgia and Kentucky Premier. Autumn Newby checks in. She had a stellar freshman and sophomore year at Archer. Jada Lewis goes out. So Newby, Pointer, Cook, Morrison, and Cassell, the 5 on the floor for Elite. McCune, Dangerfield, Bowley, Eubank, and Duval, the 5 on the floor for Kentucky Premier. Here's Morrison holding out between the rings over to Cook. Cook left hand dribble out high between the rings with 3:19. Cassell gets the screen, goes and sets the screen. Cook on the drive, easy, they've got the lead. 6-0 run since being down by 4, John.
Good patience there by Team Elite to get that layup there by Cook, and then right back the other direction, Dangerfield's going to get hit with the offensive foul.
Yeah, and had something to say to the ref, asking maybe what did she do possibly. They kick it back out, Newby. Newby with a bad pass on a turnover, but they're going to get it back. And then she turned around and said her bad immediately. Wow. So now the refs are going to get together and talk about it. You can see the crowd surrounding the gym. Yeah, even the players like watching this.
Without a doubt, a couple of those teams that just finished over here on court 2 from the previous game, Team B Wright, and even some of the players that are about to play in the next game, Carolina All-Stars Bond, surrounding the court, and hey, everybody's a fan of the game right now.
Exactly. Newby now hit with the offensive foul. They were able to get the ball after that, but then Newby got hit with the foul. Newby will be a junior coming up. Here's Dangerfield into the forecourt. On the hesitation, the float off the glass, good. There it is. There it is. She's got 4. It's been a quiet 4, but you see it. It's there.
A high pick and roll. Once again, you see how they defended it. They blocked it. They chose to go underneath, but then it just turned into a one-on-one situation, and Dangerfield will just slice you up if you do that.
2.5 to go. Newby shot up, no good. She got fouled, and she'll be going to the free throw line. Bowley helps her up. Got smacked across the face. Looked like she'll be all right. She's going to go to the free throw line in a tie ball game.
Interesting development here that I like what Coach Kirk Pointer's doing, going with the horn set here and letting Zatoria Cook run the point position. And this was a question mark. A lot of college coaches were holding back on Zatoria, saying, well, can she really be a point guard at the next level? Proving that all of those people that, were late to the party on her, they're going to be quite disappointed when she's suiting up for Michelle Joseph here in Atlanta and, scoring, defending, doing everything that you see for them.
25-23, Newby makes both free throws, and Elite has the lead. Dangerfield between the legs. with the left hand dribble belt high. Gets that high screen again. Pull up jumper, short front iron. Got her own rebound. It was tipped. Now she floats it up again. Good. She's warming up. Warming to the task is Crystal Dangerfield. Now here comes Cook again. Cook holding it, right hand dribble belt high, swings it on the right side to Morrison. Morrison puts it on the floor. Fans it across on the left side to Pointer, back to Cook. There's a three, way off, air ball.
She didn't get square on that, didn't bring that right foot all the way across, and as a result, she's a little bit off on that.
25-25, 1:53 to go. 2 16-minute halves. We might add another one if this one gets good. Dangerfield trying to get that screen from Boley. How are you going to defend it? They're going to wear that screen and roll out. She goes under it. Now, come back out. Oh, man, step back jumper. Dangerfield, short. Rebound, tipped away. Here comes Cook. Cook got the break going. Cook all the way, layup good. You called it. Victoria Cook, 27-25. Shot no good, and now here comes Morrison, and we got a whistle, and it will be staying down here. Mass substitutions now as Nadia Jones will check in, Marchese will check in, and Lily Carter will check in. Pointer will stay in out there with them as well. And Morrison will stay out there. Dangerfield, left corner three, long rebound, put back up in there, Gibson no, and ripped away, pulled away by Jones. She's got to be careful, she's got 2 fouls. Now here comes Pointer, although it takes 6 to foul out. Pointer being double teamed and a jump ball. Good double team, good pressure there coming in. That was Ansley Eubank. There and now, here comes Mort Robinson back in, and she will get Eubank.
That's what Eubank really brings to the table. It's her hustle, it's her energy, and she can really get under your skin on the defensive end. She may not be the biggest scorer, but she's going to bring, heart and energy, those type of things, on the defensive end that you really can't account for.
Kayla Pointer will hold it and try to get it into Marchese. Marchese cold off the bench, unable to get that pass going. She's going to have to warm up because she can hoop now. Take it, they go baseline, and there's a foul, and that's Shelly Gibson. And the foul is going to be on Nadia Jones. She's got 3 now. And I like what you were saying about Gibson. Good, nimble footwork.
Yeah.
And she played with Eubank on that Oakland squad that it gave Blackman a run for their money in Tennessee.
A very unique combination of skills. You talk about strong hands, soft touch, nimble feet, and a strong frame. That's why Shelby Gibson is being recruited from all over. Recently Michigan State's been in to watch her. And, of course, all of those teams there in the Middle Tennessee area, all over Gibson.
Exactly. So now Newby and Cassell come back in. Jones in all types of foul trouble, and then Coach Pointer not pleased with Marchese. So Pointer will cross the timeline with 30 seconds in a tie ball game, 27 all. Here's Lily Carter between the rings, gives it over to Morrison. They're weaving it out high. Coach Pointer getting the offense set. And Kayla Pointer, the extension of him on the floor, running this offense with 11 seconds. Dangerfield shot the passing lane and tipped it away.
Stop the
Clock didn't stop. 9.2 will go on the clock. Now Morrison will inbound it, so she's shaking off the injury from earlier.
Our clock keeper, Clyde Pritchard, he reacted to the ball.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which I would have as well. Now Lily will come and inbound it once we get the clock set. Did it knock something out over there? There we go. All right, we got it set, 9.2, so Carter will inbound it to Kayla Pointer. Pointer holds it. She checks the clock, comes into the forecourt with 5. That pass was too high for Newby. They come away with it 2-1. I don't think they're going to get a shot off. Dangerfield, long 3, short. And that is the half, 27-27. Kentucky Premier and Team Elite. I guess they got the nerves out.
Hey, if they haven't, we sure have.
Yeah, that is right. PeachStateBasketball.com. Any gym is home. Championship Sunday right here. SUVtv. Second half action of Kentucky Premier and Team Elite coming up next in just a few moments. Second half action just about ready to start. 16 minutes up on the clock, 27-27. Joel Hilsman, Jonathan Hemingway with you. And Jonathan, Aaron Bowley has a game-high 10 for Kentucky Premier. And then Zatoria Cook has 7 to lead Team Elite as the second half is underway with Dangerfield. Kentucky Premier in the light gray moving right to left, and Team Elite in the black moving left to right.
You see the versatility of Bowley being able to face up on the perimeter and then going inside to post up, but even better defense right here by Team Elite, swarming, getting in there on the double team, making sure that she didn't get that post feed cleanly.
Morrison. Shot is up, no good. Bowley McCune gets the rebound, and now here comes Dangerfield. Dangerfield crisscrossing and zigzagging down the lane. Shot is up, no good. Crashing the glass, it goes out of bounds and will stay with Kentucky Premier.
Dangerfield hadn't really got on track in this game, but the talent there is, you know, undeniable. Just so fast with the basketball, and if that jumper gets going, it could be a long day for Team Elite.
Keep it up. Good, Taylor, good. Turn up, good.
Kick it out. Good shot of the passing lane was Morris. She broke up the pass. It was intended for Lindsey Duval. Duval, 5'10", out of Bullitt East, Mount Washington, Kentucky.
Yeah, look for Duval's name to become more of a household name after this summer. She's poised for a big summer. Real skilled kid. You see her coming off this elevator screen at the top, and the release there is real smooth.
Yeah, Duval no good off the hill of the rim, so we've gone a minute and change. Still no score. Kind of how this thing started. Take it with Morrison. Morrison between the rings, swings it over on that left side. There's Kayla Pointer. Pointer makes her move, goes down the lane, floats it up high off the window. Just did not go. Bowley on the glass. Bowley bringing it up in transition. Bowley all the way. Stop, pop a shot, good.
That's what I'm talking about, the versatility of Aaron Bowley, the Notre Dame commit, already a Naismith Watch Player of the Year candidate for next year.
So now Pointer holds it, 29-27. They get ready to run those back screens, and they do. Pointer comes with the right-hand dribble, belt high, moving on the right wing, gets a screen from Newby. Now going to kick it back out. There's a long three. Cassell, back iron, no good. Newby on the glass. Newby spins into Bowley, shot no good. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Kentucky Premier basketball.
To add to that Bowley thought, when she plays the way she's played in the last 24 hours, there aren't 3 players at that hybrid forward position that are better than she is on a given day. Scoring at all 3 levels, rebounding the basketball, commanded a triple team. You know, Morrison was able to come and get the best of it, but it took 3 people to do so. As she's scoring in that 8 to 12-foot range, I had a conversation with her and her father, Scott Bowley, about 18 months ago at Super 64 camp and said, listen, if Aaron will commit to being great in that mid-range, she's going to be able to knock down the trail 3. She's going to be able to score it back to basket, but she is going to make a living in that high-low space. And if you watch Notre Dame play this year with Taya Reimer and Brianna Turner, I know that Jonathan has touched on that. That is where they like to make a living. They like to be successful, and Bowley's going to do just that when she gets to South Bend.
She's perfect for that system, Brandon. As you see her coming in, and that's what I really like about her game in this viewing, as you see Zatoria Cook once again having a great day.
Phenomenal.
He's got 9 points and then 14 for Bowley. Go ahead, Andy.
And to finish that thought, Bowley is really committed to be that inside-outside threat rather than being outside-inside.
Oh, nice move
Look
there
at
by
the
Eubank.
pump fake, yeah. Got the little escape dribble in there but couldn't do it. Now here's Pointer back this way. Pointer tried to dime it off to Zatoria Cook. Out of bounds. 12:43 to go. Championship Sunday. Team Elite taking on Kentucky Premier. Joel Hilsman, Brandon Clay, Jonathan Hemingway, PeachStateBasketball.com. Any gym is home right here on SUVtv.
I want to touch on Cook. She's just been great. And I told Kyle Moore, our International Director of Scouting, who actually is in Australia right now, told him about 12 months ago, ironically, at this same event, she matched up with Asia Durr. And I thought that Cook had the ability to be the best perimeter defender in the entire 2016 class. And the thing I like about Kyle Moore is he took that in, he digested it, and about 6 months later he comes to me hey, man, Cook might be the best perimeter defender in the class. And I'm like, yeah. And Michelle Joseph's going to love her. You talk about a perfect fit for a system and the way that she plays and her commitment to defense. She's showing she's a real point guard. She's done so many great things. Absolutely love her game.
Brandon, and to build on to that, and it is the fact that Zatoria is not just a one end of the court player. She is a two-way player, and at that, a very true combo guard, showing that she can score the ball and now lead the offense.
Yeah, no question. Well, she's drawn the assignment of Dangerfield. Like, let's not lose that here. You know, ever since about the middle of the first half, she's drawn the one-on-one assignment there with Crystal Dangerfield.
And Dangerfield hasn't had that good of a game today. I think she's got 6 points. She drives there with the left-hand scoop. Yes, she did.
Well, you know what was great there? Dangerfield with the post footwork there, the reverse pivot away from the deny to get the backdoor cut, and then the ability to finish over a defender there in the middle and put it in with the left hand. Great play, and one of the reasons why Crystal Dangerfield is the #1 point guard overall in the class.
Cook drives down the lane. That's a double dribble. Turnover, travel. 11:42 to go now. Here comes mass substitutions. Shelby Gibson back in. She'll get McCune. And then Robinson will get Eubank.
How much fun is this, fellas? Are you kidding me?
Man, that's what the well on both of these benches is just deep. Dangerfield working between the rings. Oh, look at that. Off one step, the floater. Yes, she did.
She heard you, but hey, I love the flat screen action. They tried to run it last night, and it wasn't ultra crisp. I know that Jared Parmley talked about wanting to tighten up the wheel here with this event. You know, you talk about why come to a non-certified event in Georgia. Well, obviously, SUVtv, Cooley Bay highlights, media coverage, all that's fine.
Yes.
But being able to tighten up the wheel against players like that when number 30, Lily Carter.
Lily Carter with the hoop, 35-34, a 1 point game here. You know, you said non-certified.
It's certified.
It's certified. I'm sorry.
Certified.
Bowley handling the ball out front. Now spins.
Oh, great read.
Gets down low to Gibson. Gibson got it blocked by Newby. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay on this end with Kentucky Premier.
Versatility, fellas. Yeah. That's the definition of versatility. You're seeing it on the defensive end, you know, getting the deflections, scoring, now making the high-low pass.
Jumper, good. Erin Bowley on cue. She's got 16, and she's phenomenal.
She's such a talented prospect and such a great kid. And you see the matchup. I love the matchup with Autumn Newby, Erica Cassell inside. Cassell showing her versatility a minute ago with the step-out three-point opportunity. Now you see her posting up on the interior. It's just great basketball.
It is. Pass. Robinson finishes on the other end, and now they go up. They push the lead to 5 now, 39-34.
And that's our girl right there, Joel. Grace Berger with the assist. Got the steal, a couple of steals in the first half, now showing her offensive capability.
Swinging on this side, here's Cook. Looking at a zone defense now.
Nice
now,
play.
Oh, and the Cook, nice pass down low. The shot is no good by Cassell. Here comes Bowley, left-hand dribble. What can't she do? Now she's going to go down the baseline. Stop, kick it out, Dangerfield. Dangerfield, they're going to leave her open. A three, kaboom.
Timeout for
Coach Pointer had to call a time. The lead goes up to 8. You can't leave Dangerfield open. 42-34, timeout, Team Elite. Kentucky Premier on top.
And let me say this. I talked about this at the tail end of the last game. Crystal Dangerfield, and mentioned our recap, and how good she is. But one of the things I said in the recap is the coolest thing for her is you see Jordan Davis's face there on the instant replay. Staff member Jordan Davis can't believe what he's watching. Is her ability now to quarterback a team when she needs to. It reminds me of what Kobe Bryant said about the Lakers years ago. I want to play myself into a flow, but I want to give the first half to everybody else. And there's going to come a time where the second half needs to become mine. And you're seeing that right now. Erin Bowley's involved. Everybody's effective. And because Erin Bowley is involved now, the game is easier for Dangerfield. Now when she spins off the denial, there's nobody in backside help because Bowley has commanded them on the strong side of the basketball. Now she's playing one-on-one on the backside. You're worried about where Bowley is on the perimeter, handle it on the break. Well, when she hits Dangerfield, Newby immediately looks like, hold on, wait, where's Bowley? Oh, there's Dangerfield, and there's 3.
Yep, 3 points right there. All right, the timeout. How will they come out of the timeout? Lewis is in. Jada Lewis is in. Cook is in. Morrison, Newby, and Lily Carter. There's Lewis. Lewis going to kick it back out. Now they swing it and work it around on this wing. There's
3-2 zone here by Kentucky Premier. The changeup out of the timeout.
Yeah, they were showing a little 2-3 before the timeout. Now they go full 3-2, as you mentioned.
Nice
Fans
skip.
it in the corner to Jada Lewis, but unable to get a shot. They're going to have to pull something soon. 9:15, nice pass and cut. There's Carter. Carter off the window, rolled around, no good. Rebound ripped down by Shelby Gibson. Gibson to Dangerfield, and here comes Kentucky Premier with 9:05 to go in the ball game. An 8-point lead, and there's a long three. Robinson back iron, no good. Lewis with the board. Team Elite gonna have to get him a run. Here comes Carter quickly.
Ooh,
Nice move all the way to the hoop, ending the run. Good move, Lee Carter. Vanderbilt, 42-36.
And that's a space. When you watch Lily Carter play, I think, you know, she, along with Jackie Young out of Indiana, who will be with the Indy Lady Gym Rats. We'll see her at Summer Invitational and at Real Deal on the Bill Shootout. You know, there are 2 or 3 people that you mentioned in that position in the class amongst the elite right now, and Lily Carter's ascension into becoming more of a primary scorer is noteworthy, notable, and also commended all at once.
Dangerfield jumper, no
great
good.
pass.
Gibson rebound off that Robinson dime. You talked about her vision earlier. You saw it right there. Got the rebound and then boom, hit Shelby Gibson.
A complete skill set, and what's neat about this particular setting for Robinson is she's able to play with a lot of other talent to really be a true distributor.
Cook driving off of a long rebound, and she will go to the free throw line. Jada Lewis 3 hit the back iron, and so now going to the free throw line will be Zatoria Cook. Cook with 9 in the game, as you mentioned, Georgia Tech as well.
To build on Brandon's point about Lily Carter, you know, becoming one of those go-to scorers. One of the things that we noticed, Brandon, about Carter, you know, very early on in her development was that she was very comfortable being a facilitator,
Yeah.
you know, almost, you know, one of those big guards that like to set up, you know, her teammates. Now, it's interesting coming over here with the Team Elite organization, you know, it's almost like they feature her more as a go-to scorer.
No question. I think long-term, when you start to talk about it at the collegiate level, oh, what a move, what a move, what a move. The hoop, the harm, the finish. She took a hit, though.
Crystal Dangerfield and 1. She's lying on her back, but my goodness, we might have to cue that up. She's going to be all right. Dangerfield took the hit. She's going to go to the free throw line.
You see her grabbing her face like, whoa. Hey, that's how I grabbed my face when she made the shot.
Exactly,
Like, whoa.
exactly.
Hey, you see it right here. She pushes the ball in transition. Oh, the split, the bat, the whap, straight to the cup, the hoop, the harm, the finishing. It's Dangerfield for 2.
Yep. Unable to complete the three-point play, misses the free throw, but it tipped and out of bounds, and it will stay with Kentucky Premier. Dangerfield, it should be noted, along with Aaron Boley, neither have sat.
And shouldn't. Hey, you want a break? I got a full timeout waiting on you, kid.
Here comes a 30 right now, 7:54 to go, 46-38. And a lot of that was Dangerfield and Boley pushing that lead up to 8 as it is right now. PeachStateBasketball.com. Any gym is home. Glad you're with us. Championship Sunday, SUVtv. I'm Joel Hilsman, joined with Brandon Clay and Jonathan Hemingway. And the last 7:54 of this contest. Now, if you're Team Elite, either one of you can take this. What do you need to do?
Team Elite, first of all, you've got to find an answer for Crystal Dangerfield. That's really been the difference, you know, in the game at this moment. The 8-point lead is because Crystal's hit the 3. She's been able to get to the bucket. You've got to find a way to get the ball out of her hands. It could be a double team, you know, type scenario, but the problem with that is Kentucky Premier has so many other weapons on the floor. You can't double off of a Lindsey Duvall. You can't double off of an Aaron Boley because they're going to be able to punish you from beyond the arc. So I think it starts on the defensive end for Team Elite.
Cook is still in. Would you keep Cook on Dangerfield?
I think that's definitely the matchup. I think some quick double teams make her give it up and then rotate real quickly out of it. I think that's the way to go.
Well, and at the end of the day, you're not going to get Dangerfield to score 2 points. Like, that's not what this is. You just don't want her to give you 25 and Boley to give you 25. So you got to find a way defensively to guard her. She's right there. Dangerfield's getting hot, and she was due to get hot. She's starting to make the plays. She's ranked at her spot for a reason. We didn't just come up with this arbitrarily. We've seen this happen before, man.
Brandon Clay shows up, and now she is showing out. 7:25. Did you see that jumper just now?
And that's what I'm talking about. In those one-on-one situations, it doesn't matter how good you are.
Exactly.
You're talking about Zatoria Cook, as good of a defender as you're going to find. Crystal can score on you. So I think you might have to run a different well, not a different defender, a second defender, you know, to make her give it up and try to get out of those type of situations.
10-point game. Dangerfield walks it in. Nice back cut. I know we're going to have that replay queued up of how she just crisscrossed and shot that Jay to make it a 10-point game. 7:05 as Jada Lewis inbounds it. You know who we have not seen much here in the last 3, 4, 5 minutes is Kayla Pointer. Cook now swings it on the right side, but we're watching Cook run that point position, Hemi, and I'm thinking about what you said earlier. I think she can handle it, especially with the perimeter defense.
Oh, no question about it. Her ball decision, her IQ has definitely improved, and her ability to shoot the jumper is right there too.
Long on that one, though, out of bounds. It will go now to Kentucky Premier. It seems just a little bit now the ebb and the flow, the momentum really is shifting to Kentucky, and Team Elite just can't get anything. They need a couple of easy hoops.
No question. Bowley threw a punch. Team Elite threw a counter punch. Pointer threw a punch. Kentucky Premier threw a counter punch. Dangerfield's thrown the latest haymaker. We'll see if Team Elite, if somebody in particular, whether it's Carter, whether it's a grouping, whether it's Morrison, whatever it is, whether they're able to make that thing happen. That's a great way to get it started with the Morrison steal on the basketball.
Yeah, Morris with that steal there. You got to start keeping an eye on that clock.
Speaking
they need
of
a run.
Kayla Pointer, here we go.
On cue. Pointer goes to the scores table, and we'll check in, and there's a hoop right there inside. Jones with the bucket, 48-40.
Good eye cut action
And a
right
steal.
there.
There's Cook. Dumps it off to Morrison. Morrison layup good. See, quick points right there, and they cut it to 6, and a quick timeout called by Kentucky Premier. And Jared Parmalee, he's going to call a full. It's just like that. It's down to 6, 48-42.
Smart move.
Somehow or another, I told you, it was going to be on the defensive end. You'll watch it right here.
Look at the back cut there. Great pass from Cook to back cutting Morrison for a finish, and it's the same thing they just did on the other end here in transition. Cook with the steal, the quick find to Morrison for the basket.
Yeah, that was earlier there, and we saw that one.
Yeah, but
And we take a look at the Team Elite huddle right now. Coach Pointer trying to get the point across. No pun intended. They've got to play.
With teams like Team Elite that like the pressure and like to play up and down, so much of this depends upon being able to get easy buckets. Because if you can get those easy buckets, then you can get into your press. If you can get into the press, you can create the deflections, the steals, which gets you more easy buckets, and then it becomes an avalanche of momentum.
Well, it'll be interesting to watch the secondary ball handlers for Kentucky Premier. Duvall, Berger. This is a big time for them. I talked to Clyde Pritchett before this game got started. Clyde, a longtime member of the PSB family, about it was a big day, I thought, for Robinson, Berger, and Duvall, in terms of Nice as well, with how they're able to handle this pressure. We've seen Team Elite Pointer in the gauntlet so many times that we're comfortable with our assessments. This is a great look at Kentucky Premier in that same type of heat and fire.
Berger back in, now Pointer back in as well, and Pointer going to get hit with the foul as she was reaching the lead now down to 6. It is manageable. Kentucky Premier did push it up to 10, but there's plenty of time on that clock. 5:49 to go. Team Elite in the black and the pink, and Kentucky Premier in the light gray and the neon green, and that shot is tipped and blocked. They battle for it. Jones hits the floor. Jones gets it, and a jump ball is called. I like Grace Berger's fire.
Yeah, I do too. Her frame at the same age reminds me a little bit of Macy Morris, Brandon. You know, kind of lanky, long arms, you know, that type of thing, you know, same program and all.
No question.
Zatoria Cook out, Jada Lewis in, and Pointer bringing it across the timeline. 5.5 to go in a 6-point game. Swinging over there to Morrison. Morrison looking at that zone now. Team Elite has struggled. They have not hit jumpers, and so they've not been able to loosen that zone up. Jada Lewis, known for jumpers, missed that one. Bowley on the glass. Bowley bringing up the floor. Bowley spinning.
Oh, my goodness.
Bowley going to the free throw line.
And attacking the rim. And make sure on the other end, let's remember here early in the game, Pointer was able to hit a 3 out of the corner.
Yes.
She's shown even through the high school season the development of that area of her game. Will be interesting to see if they maybe run her to the corner now, because they do have the ball handlers in Lewis and in Cook when she's on the floor to be able to create opportunities for Pointer to get quality shots from either corner against the zone. And then also, Lily Carter has been effective in that high post area, that high-low area, immediately going away from her side so that she gets that auto flash. That's a CoachHimmy.com play right there. Just making sure it's just a design call from the sideline. Wherever Lily is, we want to go away from her, let her get the auto flash, defense shift, ball in, let's play.
Bowley splits the free throws, pushed the lead up to 7. Brandon, I told Coach Himmy, I went on the website and got stuck for about 3 hours.
It's beautiful,
just
man.
Looking at plays and running plays. It's just wonderful. CoachHimmy.com.
There's
that high-low right there. Shot no good. Rebound fought for and a whistle down low, and that'll be Jones who got the rebound, and the foul as it'll be 2 free throws coming in. McCune checked back in as well. 6'4" out of Manual in Kentucky.
We would be remiss talking about CoachHimmy.com if I didn't mention our partner, Coach Aaron Shuck, who's actually up in the skybox right now. He's one of our partners on CoachHimmy.com. Does a lot of work with that. Thanks to Coach Shuck, and thanks to all you coaches that visit CoachHimmy.com as well.
Yeah, one of the best in the game, man. It's interesting to watch the game dynamics, and immediately Kirk Pointer makes that adjustment and goes to Carter. Didn't even go to the wing because they would get it to her immediately right there off of bringing the basketball down. No transition, just a direct entry there.
Carter makes both free throws. Dangerfield drives and kicks it off over on this side to Duval. Duval picks up her dribble, now fans it in the corner to Dangerfield. They run a double team at her. She's doubled and a turnover. Good turnover there. Good defensive stop there. Here comes Lewis. Lewis all the way. Gets it up. Pump fake. Carter up. No, going to the free throw line. Jones. No, Carter. I'm sorry. Lily Carter.
You know what the great thing about Team Elite is that in any given moment, it can be anybody on the roster. So you see Carter there, but Jones, a couple of big rebounds, the play underneath there to get fouled. Then you see Cook make a play. Then you see Lewis make a play. Then Pointer makes a play. Then Morrison makes a play. Literally at any moment in time, anybody on the roster can hurt you and can make a play, and that's a special quality, especially for a team inside of whether it's our family, whether it's inside of EYBL, wherever it is, wherever you're playing. When you got that kind of depth, you're going to be able to win ball games.
Yeah. You're going to be able to win a lot of ball games, too.
Yeah. I forgot about it.
The lead, you guys, is down to 3. 49-46, 4:20 to go, and a foul.
I don't feel like any lead at this point.
No, it's not.
6, 7, 8 points, 3 points, 2 points. This game's going to go down to the wire, guys.
It is, and at the same time, that old cliche, you let someone hang around, they will beat you. Well, Kentucky Premier stretched their lead up to 10. Elite has not had a lead bigger than 3.
Right. Let's go back to that fast break opportunity where Lily Carter, went to the free throw line. It was Jada Lewis that made that dump off right there. She has been characterized as, a standing shooter. Now she's showing her ability to handle the ball, be an elite distributor in transition.
And it's going to help her, I think, even we go back to the high school level, playing at a place like McKeecher.
Nice.
It's going to be her team next year.
There you go.
Look at this.
Bowley
Great
kicks it
read.
over. McCune put it on the floor, kicked it back to Robinson, and a 3-second.
Hey,
Bowley
let me say
staying
this
in the
for
lane.
the record. The fact that Aaron Bowley just got called for a 3-second call is awesome because it shows a willingness to be on the interior.
Yes.
We've talked so much about the growth of her game. That's not something that would have happened last summer. I know we had a discussion as a staff. Okay, what do we want to see from some of these top prospects in the country? You want to see Dangerfield coach a team. You saw that in high school. You're seeing that here with Kentucky Premier today. You want to see Aaron Bowley be able to post on the inside, score in the mid-range. You're seeing that here today. You want to see Erica Cassell start to regain that form she had before her injury. You're seeing that here today. So a lot of good things from a lot of talented players here in this game.
Morrison hit with the foul, and Coach Pointer cannot believe it.
KP was not feeling that call.
He was not. Dangerfield free throw is good. So Cassell and Newby will come in, and Pointer and Jones will come out.
Hey, let me say this, though. If nothing else, Kirk Pointer teams are going to play hard, and they're going to be fresh, man. I love the pink, the brand-new uniforms.
Yes.
Jill No,
Yes.
Tony Dorado, man. Shouts to our good folks over there at Nike. Took the time out to send them.
Yeah, I like the pink theme that he has going on. And Coach Pointer with the pink hat, the pink watch.
That boy smooth now.
Hey,
That boy smooth. Now, don't let nobody tell you he's not smooth, man.
fresh and clean, and went from one bench coaching one team to the other one and trying to coach this one up. It's a 5-point game. 3:33 to go.
Nice
Fans
stick.
it over there. A long three. Morrison, back iron, no good.
Oh.
And Carter on the glass and got fouled. McCune will hit her with the foul.
And that's something they did not have last year on this team, is that bigger wing player to make offside rebounds, the high-low game when they saw the zone, you know, that in-between kid. And they also have Raven Johnson on this roster who's out with a meniscus, who should be back in time for the July evaluation center from Parkview High School. So long, rangy. They've got too deep at that position once she gets back. So once again, the depth of a team elite allows them to stay in games. Even if one person doesn't go nuts for 30, they have plenty of people who can get you for 8 to 12, assist, rebound, and contribute to the cause.
Guys, what a great matchup. I mean, what a great matchup. Team Elite is just deep, you know, 1 through 10. And then you look at Kentucky Premier, and you've got 2 elite players, and then you've got a whole host of other really good players that are playing themselves into that elite discussion.
Exactly, and playing collectively as a team very well.
No question. Kentucky Premier is so good that they're able to play 3 kids who were freshmen in high school on their top team roster, and they still are up 3 on arguably one of the 5 best teams in the country going into the season.
Yes, agreed. McCune holds it, down low Boley. Boley spins, turns, shoot, front iron, no good. Rebound Morrison. It's a 3-point game. They're running the break. Here comes Cook. Cook to the hoop. No, get fouled. Dangerfield with the foul, 2:53. And they'll get to go to the free throw line, and that means scoring points with the clock stopped.
Interesting dynamic here. Coach Parmalee is elected to go with Boley and McCune, and he has to for defensive purposes.
Yeah.
When you talk about Cassell and Newby up front, he needs that strength. But on the offensive end, he's had to step McCune out to the short corner and trying to post up Boley on the interior. McCune doesn't have that 15-foot short corner jump shot as of yet, so that's why you're seeing the double teams coming in on Boley.
Coach Parmalee making those play calls, splits the free throws. Does Zatoria Cook. It's a 2-point game with 2:49 to go. Dangerfield with it into the forecourt. All eyes are on this court. Dangerfield, look out. Left hand dribble, belt high, going around the Boley screen, now backs up. Cook is coming out, trying to get a count on her. Boley wants to set another screen. So Dangerfield stops, pull up, no good. Boley on the glass, blocked out of bounds by Newby. Newby, good job. Did not let Boley get that free-willing putback.
This is a great game for Aaron Boley. I can't brag enough. I mean, becoming a big fan of hers, so active, rebounding the basketball.
Boley puts it on the floor, spins, turns, jumper, no good. Newby on the glass. Autumn Newby gets it up ahead. Here comes Jones. Up to Carter, Carter to Morrison. Morrison over on the left side, a 2-point game. A whip pass to Newby. Newby pump fake, got fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
Now, remember how much work Aaron Boley and Crystal Dangerfield had to do for them to get here. You've played a tough game against a team that's deep. There have been new bodies. There have been double teams. There have been triple teams. There have been denies. There have been box and ones. Whereas with Team Elite, because they hit you from so many different ways, nobody ever really sees that key in on them. It could be Newby with the great pass from Morrison. They actually have seen a zone, so it's given them a chance offensively to take some blows and make some reads. And you've seen that in the past 2.5 minutes of play. Kentucky Premier looks a little worn, where Team Elite still looks pretty fresh.
Newby split the free throws. Carter missed the jumper. Newby gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. And just like that, they've got the lead, 52-51. We talked about the lineup you had of McCune and Boley. Now you've got McCune and Gibson.
You got Gibson and Boley. McCune just stepped out.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem, man. And I think this is going to be interesting. Gibson can definitely hold her on the defensive end, although you did see Newby finish over her right there. But I like Gibson's contributions that she's going to bring on the offensive end. Look for her to maybe get an offensive putback or even a post turnaround score.
Well, it allows you to step Boley back to the short corner and make Gibson your primary back-to-basket target there on the offensive end.
Free throws now becoming an issue. Grace Berger missed 2, but we may have a lane violation, and she'll get another one, 52-51. Meanwhile, Newby split hers, and then Zatoria Cook split hers. 1:52 to go, 52-51. Berger, she had the old school NBA 3 to make 2 and didn't do it.
And you see 2 2018s on the floor right now for Premier in the backcourt and Berger and Robinson, so the future definitely lies inside of them.
You mean we can watch this for 2 more years?
Yeah, I'm excited about that, right?
Oh, my goodness. Morrison with it, 95 seconds. They bounce it down outside. Morrison now going to fan it over to the right. Here's Cook. Cook being worked on by Berger. Berger really moving her feet defensively, and now Cook goes by over to Cassell. Cassell swings it down. There's Morrison floating high off, no good. Rebound, Aaron Bowley.
Maybe not the shot Kirk Pointer wanted right there. You saw his reaction.
Bowley has to easily have a double-double. Dangerfield on the drive and off the window, and they go back up by 1. An important bucket there. So up ahead, here comes Lee Carter. Carter going to spin, shot up, no good. Good defense from Gibson. Put back up and in, good. Autumn Newby.
It looked like Cassell was the one on that one.
Cassell?
Yeah, it looked like Cassell was the one that made that shot there underneath. What a great play, though, and a heads-up play leading Carter just to attack.
Gibson up, no. Bowley fighting for it. Her and Cassell a jump ball. Uh-oh, look at them. I like it.
Man, they're working. I love
competitive fire. I love it.
You talk about 2 players of their respective classes. Both have already committed to colleges. One to NC State and Cassell, one to Notre Dame and Bowley. Neither one backing down, both in the top 7 to 10 in their position in the class. This is big girl basketball. I love it. Let's get it.
Big girl basketball, 48.4 seconds, 54-53. A timeout call. It is Team Elite leading Kentucky Premier. PeachStateBasketball.com. Any gym is home.
And you see the breakdown here. Dangerfield using that flat screen that we talked about Jared Parmley wanting. Whoop! Caught Cook reaching. Gotcha. Tony Parker like cash money.
Yep, the little floater off of 1 foot. That one-legged floater. That was from earlier in the game when it was close. Oh, wait, it still is close. 54-53, 48 and 4/10 seconds.
Hey, I'm okay with this one going to overtime,
Yeah.
man. I'll take it to sudden death. We can play it with no clock, man. First point to score, win this one. I'm okay with that.
We want to talk about intent. 54-53, Dangerfield now will be inbounding it for Kentucky Premier. Substitutions now, Cassell is going to come out. Kayla Pointer is in. They kick it back out. Here's Robinson. Robinson to Dangerfield, back to Robinson. They don't have to foul. There's Bowley to Dangerfield, but they've got Cook on Dangerfield. Too quick. Baseline jumper up. No. Rebound.
Look at Gibson, John.
Gibson
Look
up.
at the offensive rebound,
John.
John. Look at the offensive rebound. You called it, man. The offensive rebound, the possible putback. Any number of things can happen when you got great hands. She reminds me so much of Glenn Big Baby Davis in the way that she plays, the soft feet, the good hands, the ability to make plays around the rim.
Let's see. Now the refs are getting together talking about the whistle. Let's see. 54,
yeah, 54, 53. Yeah,
54, 53.
Oh, is this not a shooting foul?
Yeah, no, and it's the first
He
foul
called it
inside
on
the
the floor.
last 2
Okay.
minutes.
It's 54. All right, so we're having a discussion about the foul, but we also need to get the clock work. It's too big a game to have it. It's 54-53, 34 and 8/10 seconds. All right, we got that worked out. The foul was called on the floor, and as you heard Brandon say, first and under the last 2 minutes. I like that. That's kind of like that NBA.
I stole it from the NBA.
I know you did. I was reading the rules, and I fell in love with it. Okay, so we're getting it. They're calling it on Autumn Newby, 32.
Let me tell y'all something. This atmosphere is awesome. Like,
wonderful.
You know, a lot of people in my spot that run events don't want the controversy. I love all of that.
I do.
Look at
Easy
this. Look at-
Bowley.
Let's go.
Bowley off of that inbound. They go up 1. Look at this now.
Coach
27
Parmalee.
seconds.
Great baseline out of bounds right there. Gets a screen for his best player on the interior. Great call.
If you don't have some form of controversy, man, it ain't good.
Hey, this is better than good, man.
Yeah.
This thing is on and popping.
It is. There's your timeout. 15 and 1/10 seconds. Take a look back at that play from Aaron Bowley, who I think was
There it is.
Oh,
There's the
Berger
screen.
decoy. Berger is the decoy there with the screen. Took the defense with her, the kiss off the glass.
And what set all that up, excuse me, guys, it was Shelby Gibson flashing hard to the weak side block, got that defense over, and then Berger came with the perfect time screen. Great call there by Coach
You
Parmalee.
mentioned that earlier. Sometimes it's not the cutter,
Yeah.
it's the screener.
Yeah.
In this case, it comes true again.
You see Kirk Pointer with the clipboard over there. I know he's been a frequent visitor to CoachHemmy.com. Many times his team, Elite Basketball, has been mentioned in the tweets about what's going on there, whether it's Lee Carter at the CoachHemmy.com workout, Caleb Pointer at Q Morrison at the EBA Top 40, and you see him work on the clipboard right now. Feel like a Van Gundy. I'm watching him work the magic.
Yeah, out of the timeout now. What do you draw up? 15 and 1/10 seconds.
Well, I think you got to get the ball either to Lee Carter in the middle of the floor or Caleb Pointer with some sort of ball screen action. It's going to be interesting to see what he goes right
now,
here.
do you go with the 3 or do you go with the 2?
Well, I think you get the first available here. You're just down 1.
She's inbounding it, and now Cook running it. They go with that high into Cassell. Tried to go back to Pointer. There's 8 seconds. There goes Cook. Cook down in there. Back out to Pointer with 4. Pointer makes a move. Floated up. Pointer good! Caleb Pointer at the buzzer. Ball game. Drive home
run
safely.
that back. I know Marcus Burnett and all production was sitting on that one. What a great game, man.
Caleb Pointer, the floater.
This place is mass pandemonium out here.
56-55. My God almighty.
Hey, as the recap gets to the replay,
Oh,
you
the
see,
handoff.
oh, this is beautiful right here. Pointer, the setup dribble. Burling's just enough. Nice crossover right to the pool. Once again, Tony Parker, a.k.a. Caleb Pointer, out for the win.
Wow. 56-55, the final. Oh, man. Caleb Pointer, the game-winning floater. I'm going to try to check the book right quick here on SUV and see how many Pointer finished with. 6 points, and then Bowley, they had to hold on. I think it's 18. Bowley finished with 20 points. Caleb Pointer had 6, and the game winner field goal. 56-55 SUVtv. One final championship game coming up right here, live from the Swanee Sports Academy in Cobb.